Hey, what up, everybody? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Now, if you didn't watch the last video that I put out on this topic, you might want to go check that out before you watch this one. It's pinned at the top. Okay, so the last time we talked, I told y'all that I was going to give you the formula to getting rich. And this is for every man or woman. If you're making $6,000 a year, or $16,000, or $60,000, or even $600,000 a year, this is for everyone. And this is number one. You might want to write this down. And this is what the formula means. Now write this down. And here we go. My rewards in life will always be in exact proportion to my contribution, my service. That's what the formula means. You should write that down. My rewards in life will always be in exact proportion to my contribution, my service. Memorize it, listen to it, think about it. You know, it might give you some slight feeling of superiority knowing that there's not another man within miles who knows this. Now, if you want it in another form, you know, this applies to a person's job. If you want to know it in another form, it's like same thing really, but it's a little different. And it goes like this. Now, the money you paid by the company you work for will always be in direct ratio to the need for what you do, your ability to do it, and the degree of difficulty involved in replacing you. You might want to write both of them down until you know it and think about it until you know it as much as it's a part of your name. You know, the checklist, you know, it's only valuable to those who knows what the words really indicate. Okay, so you got the formula. You got the formula. Now, as you think about it, it'll become more clear to you as time goes by. And with the formula, there are two rules that must be applied to properly use this. Okay, now, and with the formula and these two rules, this is your recipe or your roadmap to earning all the money that you really want. Okay, now let's look at number 2 on your checklist. And I'm serious about you putting this checklist on your mirror. I mean, you'll notice that it's pressure sensitive. Okay, item 2 on your checklist is the gold mine. Okay, you know, the American poet, Pulitzer Prize writer, Archibald MacLeish, who wrote The Secret of Freedom, he wrote this. He said, the only thing about a man that is a man is his mind. Everything else you can find in a pig or a horse. Those are strong words, ain't they? But long as you live, you'll never hear a truer statement. Every person's success lies between his ears, that gold mine between his ears. I mean, one idea can get you rich. A lot of good ideas can move you upward in the work you do, and ideas are free. And every innovation, every new improvement will be somebody's brainchild. Now think deliberately and with a purpose. Use that gold mine between your ears. Okay, now here's the final item on your checklist, and that is the word. And the word is attitude. Attitude. You know, that's been called the most important word in the language, attitude. You know, William James, he put it like this. He was like, the greatest discovery of my generation is that human beings can alter their lives by altering their attitude of mind. Damn. Now, this is something to think about. Can alter their lives by altering their attitude of mind. I mean, it's just like saying we become what we think about. Now, look at it this way. Your total environment is a reflection of you as a person. You know, the house and your neighborhood, which where you live, the clothes you wear, the car you drive, the people you are regularly associate with, is an exact, merciless mirror of you as a human being. And if you think that your environment can stand some improvement, you have only to improve your attitude, and the rest of your world will change drastically. Here's how to change your attitude. If beginning now, begin to act the person that you want to become. Like if you are already in possession of the goal that you're shooting for, how would you conduct yourself, say 10 years, 5 years from now, 10 years from now? Well, start today. Begin now to act a part of the person you want to become, and you'll end up becoming that person. It's the way you dress and the way you talk and the unfailing courtesy you show every person you come in contact with. See, when you act like the person you want to become, the things that person have will tend to come to you. That's like simply cause and effect. And don't be in too big of a hurry to, don't be in too big of a hurry. It takes longer to build a skyscraper than a chicken coop. Build slow. And when you get it, you'll keep it. You'll stay on top. And always be suspicious of those get-rich-quick schemes or sudden success. And never forget that word, attitude. It's your attitude towards the people that you come in contact with will determine people's attitudes towards you. The person with a good attitude towards life in the world is the person that they call lucky. He ain't lucky. He just using our old friend cause and effect. His cause is excellent, and his effects got to be just as good. Well, that's it. It's 3 things to remember, 3 things to practice every day. I mean, if you practice your golf swing 16 hours a day, 7 days a week, in a relatively short time, you'll have a beautiful swing just like the pros. So practice your attitude every day. And remember the formula. Our rewards in life will always be in exact proportion to our contribution, our service. So if you found this video helpful and useful, give me a thumbs up, a heart, give me a follow, and Kelvin Tut. Start today. You have nothing to lose, but you have a whole life to win.